Hello, welcome to my show. Who the hell am I? Well, if you don't know, you may have seen me in Spelling Bee or The Lion and the Wiz, or on the Electric Company watching TV with your kids. But if you saw Memphis, how could you forget this? The smile, the style, the fat, the flow. Welcome to the James Monroe Iglehart Show. How am I doing? Pretty good? Welcome to the James Monroe Iglehart Show. As you see, as I told you, I'm getting a little bit better with the decor. Don't have a desk yet, don't have a microphone yet, but I am getting closer. We're actually sitting in real chairs this time. And today, I have for you a great and amazing special guest. I would like you to meet Betsy Struxness.
Oh, nice. Nicely done. Hello.
Hey, baby, I understand what it's like to have people mess up your last name. I've been called everything from Iglehart to Eaglehart. Yeah, somebody actually put Eagle in front of my name.
E-A?
Yes, like the bird heart, and sent it to my house. So
I've been Struxsmith.
Struxsmith.
S-T-R-U-C-K-S-M-I-T-H. I'm like, that's a lot of letters.
So for the Memphis fans and to the JMI show fans, please tell people how to say your name, darling.
You said it correctly. Betsy Struxness.
See, ladies and gentlemen, that's what her name is. And all you brothers who think she's gorgeous, please know how to say her name before you come stepping to her, before you just get slapped or at least get that funny. So, Betsy, you are a new person, yet technically, you're kind of an old person in our cast.
Kind of alumni,
you
but
were,
I'm not
you
original.
were the, right, but you were one. You came in before the Tony Awards.
Yes.
So what was that like? How many weeks did you come in before the actual Tony Awards?
I think like 8 weeks. My first week in the show was like March 16th-ish, something like that. And then the Tonys were in June. Is that 8 weeks? Or is that
I think so. So something
like that. Couple months.
Okay. So what was it like coming into the show knowing you were like, wow, this is a brand new show. You didn't know anything really about it, but...
Right. Well, I was excited just because I've been doing Wicked for the last 2.5 years. And
really?
Although Wicked is wonderful, like to do the same thing-ish for 2.5 years is a lot. So I was just so excited to do something different.
This girl goes from hit to hit. She goes from Wicked to Memphis. That's what I'm talking about. So, okay. So you were in Wicked.
Yep.
How did you hear about Memphis?
I actually auditioned for Memphis before it came to Broadway, and I didn't get it.
People say you need to person. People say, don't mind the man behind the curtain. Sorry, we're down here in the costume, and we're basically in people's way because, as I told you, I don't actually have the budget to do a full-blown set for my show yet. But you guys all know that. And back to the interview. So you came in, you auditioned, and you didn't get in. That's what I mean by perseverance. If something, first you don't succeed, try again. So
which
you
I've
auditioned.
done multiple times actually.
How many times did you audition?
Wait, I was called in for All Shook Up on Broadway, didn't get it. Got the tour.
Yes.
And then I got called in for Wicked once, didn't get it. Then got it the second time around. Called in for Memphis, didn't get it. Got it the second time around.
Wow, so you are the second time around girl.
Awesome.
Hey, look, but you're here though.
Yes.
And you have the Broadway credits to show it.
Yes.
So let's back up a little bit. How did your career actually start? So you are predominantly, you started dancing, you started singing. Where did it start? What age?
Both at a very young age. Actually, the first thing I ever did professionally, I was neither dancing nor singing. I was in an opera, Madame Butterfly, as Sorrow, the mute little boy.
The mute little boy.
That's the first thing I ever did. And then I did Nutcracker for years upon years upon years.
Right.
So I guess I'm mainly a ballerina.
Really?
Mainly, yes.
Okay, so mainly a ballerina. When did the singing come in? Since you were mute in the first show you ever did.
Mute in the first show.
You were Gator back then.
Yes, I was Gator. And I guess I first auditioned for a musical when I was 6. I auditioned for Oliver at Starlight Theater in Kansas City.
Wow.
And to this day, I thought I got cut, but my mom thought I got kept and was just confused. But I left and didn't do the show. And then the next summer...
Wait, stop. You mean you actually got the show and your mama drove off?
No, I think when they were saying, these are the people who we want to stay, or these are the people who are cut.
Yes.
I thought I was cut. But my mom actually was like, no, I think you're supposed to stay. Like for another round, you know.
Yes.
But I was like, I'm gonna go.
So at this point, we don't know. So Starlight, you really need to call her because you might owe her some money.
No, because I was a kid, non-equity. Kids, they don't pay.
Starlight, you need to call because you may owe her some money. Because she's a star now. I bet y'all want her now, don't you?
But I worked at Starlight the following summer in Annie.
Second time around.
Second second time around.
So the second time around thing started when you were 6.
7.
Wow. So that's
And
what I'm talking about,
I was the understudy for Molly.
Wow. Okay, so we'll start at a young age. So what did you do to high school? Did you just keep dancing, or did you do shows?
Mainly dance. I did, summer theater at Starlight Theater, and then at my community theater in Kansas City. And then I did the musicals at my high school.
Right.
And then after that, I worked at an amusement park called Worlds of Fun for 3 summers, singing and dancing.
What was special about World of Fun? Did you play any fun characters that we would know?
No, it was literally just a sort of review show, and we had a 12-piece band.
Wow.
10 people in the show, 5 guys, 5 girls, all live singing, no tracks, nothing.
Okay.
And it was actually really, really wonderful in sort of how I learned how to sing rock and roll. Because the first year that I worked there were these 4 girls. I was 17. They were all in their 20s. And they opened their mouths to sing, and I was like, why am I here?
So, ladies and
How
gentlemen,
did I get here?
just in case you get to see her sing a little bit in the show, but if you would like to see her sing rock, you're already on the Memphis page if you're watching this anyway. So just go down a little bit on the blog, and you will go to Broadway Impact, and you will see this young lady sing a rock song, and you will see how rock should be sung. Trust a brother. That's all I'm saying. So you move up to amusement parks. How did you get to New York City?
I came here to go to college.
Okay, where'd you go?
The Juilliard School.
I'd like to pause for a second and say, in our cast, we have someone that went to Juilliard. Is this true?
This is true.
You went to Juilliard.
For dance.
For dance. You know how hard it is to get into Juilliard, period? It's hard just to let them, you get in the door for a doggone tour and you went there? That's what I'm talking about. So you go to Juilliard for dance. What was that audition like?
It was a day.
Really?
Yeah, they start you off with a ballet class. There's maybe like 40 people or so.
Was it like that girl in that movie?
Please don't say Save the Last Dance.
Save the Last Dance with that black dudes. You go up there like do some hip hop stuff and show them the new stuff, or did you just like dance?
No, I just danced.
See, I knew that movie was fake. Horrible movie. But MTV made some money on it, but it's a horrible movie. But so you go to Juilliard. Once you step out of Juilliard, you say, okay, now I'm going to be on Broadway, or do you say I want to do concert dance? Where do you go?
Well, I knew setting foot in Juilliard that I didn't want to do concert dance because I'd been singing so much as well. It's as much a part of me as dance is. Yeah. So that's why musical theater is such a good sort of culmination of what I like, is because it's dance and music and acting.
Okay, so you go to Juilliard, you step out. What's your first show?